praise and worship team because when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a ninja. And the praise and worship team is the closest thing in church to being a ninja. You know, been to somebody at church and they ask for the praise and worship team, people start dropping out the ceiling and coming out the floor. Like, that's the kind of power I want in church. Now this is where it got kind of strange. They told us in this particular church, the only way you can join the praise and worship team is if you can sing in tongues. And I said, well, this is going to be difficult for me because I can't even speak in tongues. But when I was growing up, my mom always told me, boy, don't you ever quit unless it's too hard. See how that joke spreads later? I like it's a Holy Spirit joke. You got to get it for yourself. You can't get it for somebody else. So I went to the trials. I did. I went to the trials. And look, let me tell you, they even had words and everything. But I couldn't read the words because they was in tongues. But how many of y'all out there tonight know that the Lord always leave you a hand in the bush? It's not hand? No. Oh, well, I'm trying. I'm in new members class. You got to work with me. I get credit just for trying. So look, I went to the rehearsal and I said, look, I'm going to sing the only thing that the Lord can give me to sing in tongues. So I sat there and I began to sing. I was like, Pastor was like, can I get a hakuna? People started bringing their babies up to the altar. I ain't get that, go rent Lion King. It's gonna change your life. I'm just gonna get her time to recuperate. Really touched her in a different place. She's really hurt right now. It's okay, let it go, let it free. You know that one lady in church that just won't stop playing the tambourine, ain't it? Can't stand tambourines in church. Whose idea was that? Who said, you know what this church needs? A tambourine player, yes! Shut up! Oh, Miss Jones! Can't stand the tambourine. Who likes the tambourine? Nobody likes having the tambourine. You ever sat inside like, you know whose album on here? The tambourine player's album. Shut up! Trying to enjoy service somewhat. Like church don't make sense. Like one of the things the pastors do that don't make sense to me, because me and you, we on the same wavelength. Why do pastors always tell you to turn to your neighbor and say something that he just said? Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, wait a minute, you just told him, why am I doing your job? They ain't hear when you said it, they don't hear when I say it either. I ain't even anointed. Just heal my cousin. I'm not gonna be up here long, just because I'm always afraid of parking when I'm near Philadelphia. People from outside of Philadelphia, all we know about Philadelphia is cheesesteak and parking wars. So I've been outside 47 times to make sure my car's still out there. I'm like, Lord, still there. Parking war, this scares people that are not from Philadelphia. I park real close. I'm catching. I was like, I can only be 3 feet away from the curb. Lord help. And the worst person on parking wars ain't the person whose car getting towed. It's the person who see your car getting towed and they just outside yelling at you. Hey, Tony! They towing your car! It's the worst dude ever. Everybody come out like, I only had 46 tickets. Why is y'all towing my car? So I'm nervous, man. I'm gonna get out of here for 11 just in case they start running on license plates. I'm gonna get us out of here, really. I am. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not like a preacher. He's like, until Stan a preacher. He closed 46 times. He's a real preacher. He ain't lying. The calling is on his life. He's like, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up right here. 45 minutes later, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up with this. 30 minutes later, my last joke is gonna be this. come back before he gets finished. It's crazy, man. We had good weather, man. I don't know what the weather's been like up here, man, but we've been having what I call religion weather at home. I call it religion weather because I was grew up around my grandmother. I call it religion weather because it was 70 degrees on Tuesday, then 30 degrees the next day, and then my grandma would call that Jesus is coming. She'd be right on the news, oh, it's 30 degrees today, Jesus is on his way. I'd be like, well, they ever get here in raincoats. It is chilly. I can't take it. When we're having Jesus weather, I talk about my grandma a lot, I talk about my granddad a lot too. A lot of times when I do shows, just trying to make sure I was right, I wear purple. I had to make sure I had on my purple shirt. I can't remember, I was rushing to get here. Okay, so a lot of times when I do shows, I wear purple, and I do purple for Alzheimer's awareness. I don't know if anybody is aware of Alzheimer's, or if anybody in here has Alzheimer's just doesn't remember. No, this is real to me. That's why I say it. My grandfather had Alzheimer's, and he passed away in April, and so I try to do stuff to remember him. Like my grandma passed, I stopped eating sweet potato pie, and so my granddad did that. I just started wearing purple sometime. And I don't know if anybody in here knows anybody that has Alzheimer's. Anybody, just by a round of a hand up. Now, here's one of the things that I've always thought didn't make sense. They always say that a person suffers from Alzheimer's. Well, I'm here to tell you that people with Alzheimer's never suffer. It's the people who have to look after the person with Alzheimer's that suffer. They are having the best time in 1968. Whatever year they choose to be living in at that time, they are having a ball. Meanwhile, you here in the present day trying to keep them under control. Alzheimer's is the worst for everybody else. It's the only disease that everybody else suffers from, and they have a great time. My granddaddy used to drive me crazy trying to go to work in the morning at 83 years old. They go holler at his supervisor. I say, well, why is you going to the shipyard? You need to go down to the cemetery if you're going to go talk to Mr. Jones. That's what. I used to keep it real with my granddad, because I knew after he took a nap, he won't remember any of the conversation. I used to use him like confession. I tell my granddad everything that I did. I was like, granddad, and we'll keep moving. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all my secrets. No, care about y'all. Look, we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna wrap up here. This is gonna be my last joke. You understand? This is my last joke. This right here. It's my last joke. I'm gonna do this joke, Pastor, because it's one of my favorite jokes. I have a website, and on that website is www.cletuscomedy.com. Right now I got like 13, 14 followers. Catch up to the dollar boys. I got stuff on YouTube, I got like 7 hits. Ain't even no real fight. You understand what I'm saying? This is 7 hits. Ain't no real fight. You gotta have like 13 hits for it to be a real fight. It's not even an assault. I went and looked at it. I was like, man, they gotta be lying. These boys, you didn't even see me when y'all came in. I was glad. Y'all was like, they lying. These boys, they got no 12. Dang, they do. When my phone went on YouTube, I'm like, they're not even exaggerating. I thought y'all were like saying at church, 10,000 hits, which means like 2. But y'all not real. Church people lie too. Let's say this is my last joke, Stan. Now, a lot of people, baby is upset. He's just trying to choke it out of him, get it out of him. Just squeeze the crowd, that baby. Just do it. Just do like I used to do. When my mama used to do stupid stuff, just do something crazy, like slap him and then tell him stop crying before I do something cry. I'd be like, how about you stop hitting me and I'll stop crying? That's a good idea, crazy lady. Shut up! Oh, it's tough. Why your mama had to beat you in syllables? That was just, you had to talk about that, Stan. You got to talk about when your mama used to beat a pause into you. Your mama ever beat a pause into you? Your mama be hitting. Wanna beat me to sleep? My mama was evil, Stan. You cause I was like, boy, me and Stan got the same mama. I was like, man, looking for my brother all these years. Right here in church. do. My mom used to do stuff like tell me, look, this is what's so crazy. I was the only child. I used to get hand-me-downs. I didn't understand how that worked. You would get hand-me-downs from your brothers and sisters. I'm like, whose stuff is this? Why am I wearing Jordan jeans? Damn. Confused, man. I didn't know what was going on in my life. Hey, your mom ever tell you she gonna beat you in your sleep? Saying, your mom ever I'm gonna beat you when you fall asleep. Then you up all night tossing and turning, trying to make sure she don't sneak in like the Grim Reaper. She in there having a NyQuil sleep, the best sleep she ever had in her life. Ooh, I hated my mom sometimes. Ooh, lady was evil. Okay, this is my last joke. Now. I always try to lead two things. I always try to lead people with something. This is one of my favorite jokes. It's one of my first jokes I ever did that was successful. So, people in church, man, people in church, I love the fact that y'all here and y'all have gotten direction in y'all life. Y'all are working towards doing what y'all supposed to do. I appreciate that. Y'all were dancing. The dancers dance, the singers sang, the rappers rap. Everybody was in their lane. Church has a way of taking people outside their lane. We were talking about that earlier, man. Church will get you outside your lane. What you gotta learn to do is always stay in your lane. Everybody here got their own gift, got their own talent, whatever it is, stay in your lane. When you get outside your lane, then there's accidents. Stay in your lane. Church will misuse your gift. Church will put the wrong people in the wrong place. They had a one person that can't reading the scripture. There's no such thing as do the right thing, trying to tell them. It's Deuteronomy. Stop messing up stuff. You killing my blessing because you in the wrong lane. Now, people do this to me all the time. People always try to get me to come and preach. I'm not a preacher, I'm a comedian. I tell people all the time, I'm a comedian, I don't preach. People say, well, look, you good in front of a crowd. I say, I'm a comedian, I don't preach. Then they say, look, the people need to hear what you got to say. I say, I'm a comedian, I don't preach. They say, well, we'll give you this much money. I say, I'll try anything once. Try anything once. So, Pastor, this is what happened to me. They came in the church, asked me to come and preach a sermon at their church. Now, I didn't think it was going to work, but I did it anyway. Now, what no one told me, I know you here, Pastor. Are there any other pastors? Anybody else? I mean, I know you, Pastor. Okay, look. Well, let me tell you this, Pastor. I remember you pastored down on Green. What's the street? What street is it? I'm giving you a plug. Vine Street. I know it was something about grapes. Now. Green, grape, purple, something. Fruit of the Loom Boulevard. Okay, he's down on Vine Street. If you don't go here already, just stop by on Vine Street. They got a word from God. Okay. That's how it works. You do that. Now look. You just quiet right now. Pastor, look. You know what nobody told me? Was that when you preach, whatever you're passionate about in life comes out when you preach it. I didn't know that. Whatever you're passionate about in life will come out when you start preaching. Nobody told me this, and I'm up here giving my first sermon. I did really, really good until my passion came out. Now, Doc, I trust you, so I'm going to say the sermon, and then you tell me after it's over where I went wrong. Now, don't be trying to anoint my head, because I already got high cholesterol, and I just couldn't deal with it. I'm going to tell you where it went. I started off real good. I've always been in church, so I know how you're supposed to do as a preacher. You start off, it doesn't take pastors a long time to get started. They're like old cars. You got to just rhythm some time. I'd like to talk to you all today about a problem. So many of us are in church and see, you always have those. They have those. People feel that we have all the answers because we know the answer. And I want you to relook on how you've been trained. I was going to get preacher asthma and everything, and my mom used to give me albuterol, so it didn't really work. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't get it in. So people are saying, now church, I want you to think about the way you've been trained. We've all been trained that prayer changes things. When somebody comes to you with a problem, you tell them to pray on it. Brother comes to you and say, my car's not working. You say, well, did you pray on it? Well, that's not going to help him get to work. You got to give him something practical. And I was doing really good, Pastor, but then my passion jumped in. My passion jumped in. And that's when it went wrong. I was like, I want you to rethink your thinking. The next time your brother comes to you with a problem, instead of you telling them to try prayer, I want you to tell them to try bacon. Because bacon changes things. One of y'all looking at me, Pastor, saying, well, that just can't be right, but look over your life. Look at the last time you had a turkey sandwich. A turkey, lettuce, tomato, bread. That's all you had was a turkey sandwich. But if you put bacon on it, it immediately became a turkey club. Why? Because bacon changes things. If you got yourself just a little teeny piece of steak, that's all you got is a teeny piece of steak. But if you wrap that thing in bacon, it becomes filet mignon. Why? Because bacon changes things. When I look back over my own life and all the things that bacon had done for me, my soul began to cry out, Lord, I love bacon. Lord, I love bacon. How about you? But now I see there's the food for me, and I can say I also love gravy, but not quite like bacon. How about you? It can be baked or fried, but now I see there's the food for me, and I can say I'm stronger, I'm wilder, I'm fatter, much fatter. And when you start dedicating yourself to a true bacon lifestyle, you're going to realize that people will start attacking the bacon in your life like a flood. Doctors are going to tell you not to eat bacon. Muslims are going to tell you it's no good for you. But when they do, you look them dead in the eye and you tell them bacon's the best of meats. And if everyone's done around me, then you can pass the rest to me. I don't think y'all heard me tonight. All I need is more. So I started having my own bacon experiences back then. I went to my doctor, and my doctor told me, he said, brother, I need you to go on a diet. And I said, well, doc, I don't know about that, because the first 3 letters of diet are die. I'd much rather go on a living. And what I realized was that as I started to eat better and I started to lose weight, I was losing fat, and fat was always my best friend. Me and fat had been through thick together. So what happened was I started leaning on who I thought was my friend, but was really my enemy in disguise to kill me. I thought it was my friend, but it was my enemy. Now, many of us go through those situations right now in our own lives. We got friends we think are our friends, but they really are enemies. You ladies in relationships got single friends that you tell all your relationship business to, and they tell you how your marriage or your relationships will work. If they knew how relationships will work, then they would have a relationship. Now, so what I did in my time of need was I came up with a small praise and worship song that I'm going to teach y'all this evening that you can sing when you find yourself with someone you think is your friend, but is really your enemy. In my life, my enemy was snacks. Snacks were my enemy. So what I'm going to do is teach y'all a small song that y'all can sing if y'all are going through a snack situation in your own life. I don't know what your personal snack might be. It may be cakes, it may be cookies, it may be pies. But if y'all have a snack situation, you may just begin to sing. I've had zebra cakes, I've had fudge round, marshmallow pies, yellow and brown, assorted cakes by Sarah Lee. Don't you know fruit's my enemy? We're all singing together. I always wanted to be a choir director, but I stayed straight, okay? What I say now? What I said something? I said something wrong, did I? I said something saying I missed it. Okay, look! We're gonna all learn this song, but we're not going home, okay? It's easy to learn it. We're all singing together. We're gonna make one big choir. It starts with I've had zebra cakes. Okay, that's where we start. Now teaching the rest of the word. I'm gonna get my Kurt Franklin on. Okay, now you ready on the count of one? One, I've had zebra cakes. I've had fudge rounds. I've had marshmallow pies, yellow and brown. Also the cakes by Sarah Lee. By Sarah Lee. Don't you know food? Don't you know? My enemy. Then hold it right there. And then on one Sunday, I started fasting. I told my pastor, and he started laughing, 'cause he knows my problems with watching my weight. Lord, won't you take these cookies away? Y'all can sing this with me. Let's sing this. Let's say, oh, 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 This is really my last joke. Listen, this is my last laugh. I do this for me and for Stan, because we're comedians. All right? We comedian. Now the problem with being a comedian is that when you get finished telling jokes, all of y'all are gonna go home and destroy the jokes that we just told. Y'all are gonna go back to work and try to tell our jokes, and you're gonna totally tear them up. It's not gonna sound anything like it said when we said them ourselves. So what I do is I give y'all a joke that y'all can go tell, and I don't care how y'all mess it up. This is good. I'm glad you got a multi-ethnic gentrification Stradivarius. Okay. The racialists trying to fight a flu. This church. I'm like, I didn't sign up to have myself stratified. Didn't sign up for that. Now look, people, y'all can mess this one up all you want to. Okay. People for years have had this argument on whether God is black or white. I hear it all the time. People ask, is God black or white? They ask all the time, black or white? I have figured it out myself that God is clearly white. And I know this from the songs that we sing. The song says he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. If God was black, he would be a 30-minute late God. Yes, he would. Thank y'all so much. Let me get out of here before we leave. I'll give it up for Reverend P.O. Bryson, ladies and gentlemen. Reverend P.O.